We all want to capture the most cinematic and best looking footage possible with our GoPros. And if you know some of the best filming tricks, doing this becomes so much easier. What's going on, guys? It's Raymond here, and today I'm going to be telling you 10 of the best tips and tricks for your GoPro Hero 10. And in less than 5 minutes. Now, I wanted to make this video to give you guys some quick and easy tips for filming with your GoPro. So without wasting any time, let's get on to tip number 1. This is a real simple trick for saving time while filming. With one simple click on the settings button, you can go right to adjusting your settings. Now make sure you hold the button down for a few seconds, and you'll be taken right to your settings adjustment. This makes it much quicker and easier to adjust your settings on the go. Tip number 2 has to do with your settings as well. This trick is a little more well known than the other ones, but it's a good reminder to use to your advantage. The Hero 10 gives you the option to create your own custom settings, which is so useful. For example, you can create custom settings for filming underwater and another for when you're vlogging. Using different settings in different situations is key to making good videos, and this trick helps you do just that. The Hero 10 also gives you the option to change your white balance. This is especially useful for underwater video, but it works in all situations. This setting allows for you to add more red or blue to your video, which works great in different situations. Now, it's especially great for underwater, which is where I use it the most. Tip number 4 is using the horizon lock feature. Now, this isn't something you're going to want to use all the time, but it comes in handy when you need it. Horizon lock creates a really cool look in your shot, and it's best used when you're doing fast moving activities like mountain biking or riding in a car. This feature creates a really cool look in your shot, which is why it's something you need to use. Since the Hero 7, GoPros have become famous for hypersmooth stabilization. The Hero 10 has the best in-body stabilization of any camera on the market, which is why you should always be using it. You also have the option to turn it up a gear with Hypersmooth Boost. This creates an even smoother look to your shot, making it almost impossible to capture shaky footage. This tip is probably the simplest in the video, but if you don't already know it, it's pretty useful. Instead of having to turn your camera on to start recording, you can do the same thing by pressing the record button with the camera off. This also helps you save a lot of battery life as well, which is why it's another great trick for your Hero 10. Something that might bug some of you out there is when you accidentally start recording with your GoPro's landscape on sideways. I know this has happened to me a lot, but there's a real simple fix for this in your settings. All you have to do is turn on landscape lock and you'll be all good to go. A lot of you out there like to film very specific things, and using scheduled capture will help you do this hands-free. If you want to film something like the night sky, you can set a time for your GoPro to start recording, and it'll do the rest of the work. This makes it even easier to capture exactly what you need. Now, there's a combination of settings that make your low light video look 10 times better than before. First, you should be filming in 4K 30 with Hypersmooth turned off. Your bitrate should be set on high, your shutter at 1/60, and finally your ISO max at 800. If you do all of this, your low light video will look so much better than before, which is something GoPros aren't known for. Lastly, time warp is a feature that's really enhanced GoPro videos, and there's a way you can make it look even better. By adjusting your time warp speed in your settings, it'll come out just the way you want it to look, and your video will look even better than it did before. Now, I know there was a lot of information given in a short amount of time, but I wanted to give you guys a quick and easy way to enhance your videos even more. I've learned a lot about GoPros over the years, and when you use tricks like these, filmmaking becomes so much better and easier. Alright guys, so that is pretty much going to wrap up today's video, but before you go, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below what you think, and most importantly subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss out on awesome videos just like this one. I'm Raymond, and I'll see you on the next video.